All right, look, right out of the gate, I know I made a video saying the Indian Ambassador Program was absolutely a genius move and it was absolutely awesome. And I stand by that. I think it's a great idea. But at the end of the day, let's be honest. Indian is owned by Polaris, and Polaris can't help but mess a good thing up every single time. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You ring that bell, you know when they come out. So we're gonna jump right into this one and we're gonna talk about why the Indian Ambassador Program grinds my gears. And like I said in the intro, when I did that other video where I was like, oh yeah, this is a genius thing, this is a genius move, good on you, Indian, really like, you know, scooping up some of those newer Indian riders, some of those like smaller channels and helping to build them up and invest in them. I really did think that that was a genius idea. That was absolutely awesome. But yep, here comes Polaris going, that looks great, that's a great idea, we should really invest in this. Nah, just kidding. Let's go do something else instead and really just screw this up hard. And let me preface this entire thing with, I have a few friends that are in the Indian Ambassador Program. I could easily reach out to them and say, hey, I want a little clarification on what just happened here. Could you tell me? And maybe there's some sort of good reasoning for what's happening, but I chose not to. And I'll tell you why I chose not to. And that's because not everyone has a friend that's in the Indian Ambassador Program, and not everyone has that inside information. So I'm doing this as an outsider looking in, just like most of the other people that have seen this stuff and are looking in and going, what the hell, Indian, what are you doing? And this is what I'm talking about. Indian has thrown a few parties over the last, few weeks, few months, whatever. They just had one like maybe a week or two back. And one of the things that was there were a lot of the Indian ambassadors. Awesome. And they had live music, they had food, they had all this other stuff. Awesome. Totally awesome. What pissed me off and what was absolutely dumb, and what I look at and I'm like, Polaris, what the hell are you guys thinking, you morons, is the fact that they had a bunch of different influencers that are Harley-based influencers, not in the Indian Ambassador Program. And quite honestly, some of these people have actually come out and they've ridden Indians before. Like, Indian has invited them out to ride like different bikes before they released them to the public so they could get a little like heat behind it. Some of these people have made content where they have test ridden other Indians and like compared it to their Harley and then went back to Harley. And yet here's Indian going, hey, I know you guys aren't ambassadors, but you have a lot of followers, so we really want you to come out and like be a part of our party anyway. This is absolute crap and it's absolute dog shit, and to me, this is an absolute smack in the face to all those Indian ambassadors out there. Because let's be honest, a lot of the Indian ambassadors, they tend to be either newer riders, smaller content creators, smaller influencers that are on their way up. They are building, they are growing, they are doing stuff, and they are really dedicated to Indian, and they are really giving it their all, and they are really like, trying to pump up the Indian brand. And there's Indian acting like the girl in high school that used to be popular, but then she graduated and now no one cares about her, and she used to date like the quarterback and now she's settled on like, the C student instead, but she's still trying to get the quarterback to notice her. That's Indian right now. That's Polaris right now. Like, you guys got a bunch of people that are dedicated to Indian, that are all in on Indian, and you're still trying to covet all these people who are riding Harleys and stuff and won't give you the time of day until you hand them something free. What are you doing? Seriously, Indian, you guys are a joke right now. Like, everything you're doing is absolutely stupid. Like, and this isn't even the first time like Indian has done this stuff. Well, Polaris has done this stuff. Let's just be honest. Like, Polaris, you literally just treated your Indian ambassadors like they were Victory motorcycles. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you seriously sat there and you're like, hey, cool, we've got this solid brand, we've got these, like, you know, this thing that's growing, that's developing. Oh, look, let's go get this instead. This is dumb. And I don't get how, like, Indian, Polaris, and all you guys, like, over in the marketing team, look, you're a bunch of glue-sniffing jerks. Because seriously, you sat there and you thought it would be a good idea to go reach out to all these different influencers. And no, I'm not gonna put pictures up on, like, I'm not gonna shame any of these influencers. I'm not going to, like, put up Indian ambassador pictures. I'm not gonna put up just content creators that are not Indian ambassadors, because it's not their fault. It is none of their fault. And it's, I mean, let's be honest. Indian called any of you right now and they're like, hey, we're gonna fly you out to California, all expenses paid, and all we want you to do is come hang out at this party, eat free food, see the lead singer Pennywise and his side project band, and just hang out and chill with us and, you know, make some content while you're here. But all expenses paid. Are you down with that? Every single one of you, every one of you would say yes. And the ones that are down in the comments right now saying, no, I wouldn't do that, you're liars. You're goddamn liars. Let's just be honest. Like, this is something we would all do. So I'm not faulting these people. I am faulting the glue sniffers. I am faulting the, like, has-been, like, prom queen high school, like, girl, like, that Polaris acts like. I am faulting Indian and Polaris in general for absolutely taking a huge steaming dump on your ambassador program and actually, like, sitting there and telling the rest of the world that your ambassador program doesn't matter. And because of that, we all look at your ambassador program and go, yep, this doesn't matter. Because, like, these people that have worked hard and have signed contracts that said that they're gonna do, like, Indian exclusive content, you've just turned around and said, suckers, we're gonna take these people that are 3 times your size who will make Harley content all goddamn day, and we're gonna bring them in and give them the same perks that you had, but don't you dare sit on a Harley! Like, what are you doing? You are jerks. You are absolute losers. I feel bad for your ambassadors. I seriously would not blame your ambassadors right now if they turned around, like, took that contract they had to sign, take a giant dump on it, put it in a UPS box, mark it fragile, this side up, because you don't want it to get spilled anywhere, and ship it right back to you. So you can pop open the box, and in between bottles of glue and spray paint that you guys are huffing away on, you open it up and go, oh damn, we done messed up. Because you did. This is absolute crap, Indian. I cannot believe this absolute trash that you were doing and what you were doing to your ambassadors. You jerks. You're on notice, you grind my gears, knock it off. Hey guys, thanks for checking out that one. I mean, honestly, I like to have good fun. I like to joke around on these videos and stuff like that. You know, obviously, every joke is kind of based in a little bit of truth. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate and all that. That's what satire is. That's, you take, like, some sort of, like, little truth and you grow off of it and you build off of it and you make something fun out of the deal. But really, like, when I saw friends of mine that are Indian ambassadors putting out content where I'm seeing a bunch of different content creators that are not Indian ambassadors. They don't even ride Indians. They don't have an Indian in their garage. The only time you see them on an Indian is when Indian offers them a test ride, or they're trying to figure out some content and, like, Indian just came out with a new bike, so they hop on it real quick and they go ride it. When I saw those people at this party, at this event, and I don't care if this event was open to everybody, that's crap, man. That's total crap. Because, like, as a content creator and as somebody who, like, you know, watches a lot of these videos, I know these people and I see these people all the time and I know what they're about. So when I see them at an Indian party and I know that they have nothing to do with Indian, I sit there and I'm like, what? Like, you have just made a mockery of your entire ambassador program. You have just told all of your ambassadors that everything they do for you doesn't matter because you're still gonna try and get someone better than them. Like, you are garbage. Like, Polaris, you are so embarrassing. And I'm not even going to call this Indian. I'm seriously going to call this Polaris, because this is a Polaris move. This is just like when Polaris had Victory and they were building it up and they went and got Indian because they could, because it was a more well-known name and, you know, it was a more household name. And they started investing in that, and they just kind of turned Victory into the redheaded stepchild and pushed it aside, let it sit in the shadow until they decided to close the doors. Polaris, you guys are dicks. You are absolute dicks. And moves like this, moves like, if any of you dicks over at Polaris are watching this video, which you're not, but if any of you are watching this, seriously, this is why I would never buy an Indian. Like, reasons like this. Reasons like you folding Victory in favor of Indian with very little notice and very little support. And don't give me that, oh, I'm gonna support Polaris for 10 years. Like, yeah, for a year or two, you're basically cleaning out your storerooms and it takes 10 years to go through it. Shut up, you're jerks. But to see you do that to Victory, and now to see you do this to the ambassadors, like, go to hell, Polaris, you guys suck. I would not buy an Indian because of this crap. And all you Indian fans, I look forward to seeing the look on your faces when you're defending Indian and Polaris has decided to move on to something else. Maybe rehashing Victory in like 10 years and closing up Indian in favor of it. You can come back to this video, and right here, this is the moment I want you to watch. I warned you. So, for the rest of you guys, thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one Indian ambassador you know who's like, oh yeah, Indian is all in on me and they're definitely not cheating on me. They love this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.